Happy screen time and thank you for subscribing for daily tips and rotomfoolery about Pokemon Sleep. Today is the day that having that bell configured on YouTube finally pays off for you. And if you're not one of the first 12 people watching this video, make sure you've subscribed to this channel, where you can watch me play my morning of Pokemon Sleep while I give you advice to be more successful in the game. Today we're bringing you the quick and dirty version of everything that's just added in version 2.0 update. And a special shout out to the data miners who are helping out the Pokemon Sleep community to get this info out, including Cerebi, Rainanix, and Rose Lily. None of this would be possible without their diligent efforts to find and organize this information for the Pokemon Sleep community. Now let's start dropping those berry bombs. All of the Pokemon in the update are ingredient specialists. You heard it right. Aron, Grubbin, and Shinx, all ingredient specialists. Unfortunately, we won't know what their possible ingredient combinations are until people start catching the Pokemon. This is just about how the information in the game is stored. The ingredients can't be data mined. But that's okay because a lot of other stuff can, including this list of Pokemon and their evolutionary lines that will be available at the Old Gold Power Plant. Dozing Pokemon include Caterpie, Ekans, Ghastly, Shuppet, Grubbin, and Sprigatito. Snoozing Pokemon include Pikachu, Clefairy, Diglett, Mr. Mime, Ditto, Eevee, Mareep, Raikou, Shinx, Dedenne, and Fuecoco. And slumbering Pokemon include Geodude, Magnemite, Wooper, Steelix, not Onix, Aron, and Quaxly. Please note that the only evolution available at the power plant is Jolteon. Let's now mention the main skills for these new Pokemon. The Aron line's main skill is Charge Energy S, just like Dratini and Larvitar. The Shinx line's main skill is Cooking Power-Up S, like the Sprigatito line, or Flareon and Glaceon, or Magnemite, which should be a lot easier to hunt now. And the main skill for the Grubbin line is Charge Strength S. As you may know, there are different kinds of Charge Strength main skills, and this is the kind that Pikachu and Mr. Mime have, the one that is a set amount. Before we continue with updates, hopefully if you've watched this far into the video, you're aware that there are spoilers here. So if you'd like to be surprised, please skip to the research session of the video or like the video and then see yourself out. But I'm going to save a couple of the updates for the very end of the video in case there are people who don't want information about certain sleep styles or about how to make the recipes spoiled for them. But I will now be talking about the pod expansion and what recipes have been added. That is, what they're called, not how to make them in this first part. New sleep style goals have been added for 340 and 390. As you reach 340, or what I would call security level 11, your map bonus on each area can go up to 65%, your pot capacity can be expanded to 63, and you will receive 100 diamonds, an ingredient ticket M, and a handy candy M. At security clearance level 12, or 390 sleep styles, and I trust that this is right, but the max map bonus can actually go up to 75%. The pot capacity can increase to 69, which is the number of subscribers I have at the time of releasing this video. Congrats subscribers for winning last week's competition. And the rewards include 100 diamonds, a main skill seed, and a handy candy M. Oh sweet, that means I'm just gonna get a new main skill seed. I've got a lot of sleep styles. If you want to get better at the game, please subscribe, I'm serious. 5 recipes have been added to the game that use the new coffee ingredient, including Dizzy Punch Spicy Curry, Early Bird Coffee Jelly, Zing Zap Spiced Cola, Hidden Power Perk Up Stew, and Defiant Coffee Dress Salad. And as we predicted, not all of the recipes include coffee. There is a new salad called Cross Chop Salad. Again, stay tuned to the end of the video if you'd like to know the ingredient distribution for these. Please also note that none of the Pokemon change types when they evolve, but Charjabug does require a Thunderstone to evolve into Vikavolt. Other details about the ingredient rates and skill trigger rates for these Pokemon are still being worked out. The event missions have also been data mined, and I'll put them on the screen for a second for those who are interested, but keep in mind that if you don't think you can get to Master 1 at Old Gold Power Plant, and you want to make sure that you get those incense and candy rewards, you might want to skip on over back to Greengrass. Session 428 is brought to you by the Data Miners. Thanks again for that hard work, guys. Even though I was super excited about this information and the update, I slept rather well. But I got dozing type, which I wasn't expecting, but that's okay. Unfortunately, that means 0 shots at Pichu or Pikachu though. We'll see who else came to play though. Do you think we'll get more new sleep styles than yesterday? The session begins with a Bellsprout atop the belly, followed by several other sleep encounters. Aw, that yawning Bellsprout is so cute. Oh, hello, Ivysaur. Oh, hello, Krogunk. We've been wanting to see you for some time. Well, I know where my biscuits are going. Oh, and we got a new sleep style for Victory Bell. This seems to be the shuddering sleep. What does Victory Bell have to shudder about? How is that thing afraid of anything? It can eat people. Maybe he's cold. Hey, Victory Bell, scoot on a little closer to that Houndour. He can keep you warm at night. Hey, well, we got another sleep style, so that's pretty cool. And we're not running a good camp ticket, so we'll just have to get lucky on what's hungry today. Oh, yes, that's what I like to see. Oh my gosh. The only 2 Pokemon here that are hungry are the 2 Pokemon that I'm interested in catching. With a premium bonus biscuit, we will be able to catch this Ivysaur outright because 4 times a hungry 3 is 12. Or because it is destiny. Mega hit. You'll love to see it. Ivysaur, I've got high hopes for you right now, buddy. We'll see if gambling on this ingredient mon pays off today. And Krogunk, I want you, but not bad enough to buy a great biscuit to drop on you. So I hope you're feeling a little hungry today. Now, going after these Pokemon is especially risky because we don't know what ingredients all of the new Pokemon are going to have. And if it is honey and oil, then I am just throwing these biscuits away. But this is the best decision that we can make in this account until we know that. Drop me a comment if you have any thoughts or final predictions about how these ingredient specialists are going to shake up the meta. I think it's pretty exciting to have 3-stage new ingredient mons. It's just like when the Paldean starters dropped all over again. And honestly, figuring out the ingredient mons, their drop rates, and their potential is the most exciting part of this game for me. Maybe I am a chef at heart. Nah, just digitally. There are use cases for sending candies for everyone here. Maybe the bottom of the list here is Houndour, but I'm going to choose Haunter because I think some people intend to run berry finding S Gengars in the new area. And since these updates drop so early, I haven't even done my morning stretches yet. Therefore, Ivysaur. Alright, honey and oil, honey and oil, honey and oil. What do we got? Honey! Wow, our last Bulbasaur was triple honey. That is super lucky we got triple honey again. Main skill up S at level 10. Oh no, he thinks he's a Skillmon. He's so fast. And he's got pockets. Well, he's not going to crank out. He really is a Skillmon. He's not going to crank out lots of honey compared to an ingredient finding Ivysaur, but compared to that Bulbasaur that we got the other day that we have not dropped any investment in yet, this Ivysaur is going to be a lot cheaper to level up to level 30. We've saved 40 candies on his evolution, and we're only taking him from level 20 to level 30 instead of level 14. But the honey they will produce at level 30 is exactly the same. Oh, and Krogunk, why couldn't you have been like your Ivysaur brother? Okay, well, you kind of are with your skill level up stuff and your helping speed, but we wanted mono oil. Dang it, you have the right nature, just the wrong ingredients. Unfortunately, we already have one of you, and he is better than you. Today's Pokemon showcase will be Slick, and let's see if I can do the filters right the first time today. Hey, Slick. As you can see, the same ingredient spread, basically the same sub-skills at level 30, and a nature that will create the same production at level 30. So if we invested in this Krogunk we caught today, we would have literally the exact same production as the current Toxicroak that I have pre-invested in. And I do have one more in the box that we could use as an ABA oil gatherer, but I've just never been hurting for oil. Alright, thanks for watching. If you are a spoiler-free player, proud of you for wanting to guess all of the recipes, but I'm not that kind of player. So this is your final warning here. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin with the cross-chop salad, non-coffee. It requires 20 eggs, 15 bean sausage, 11 corn, and 10 snoozing tomatoes. And it's going to be strong. Then our coffee dishes from weakest to strongest. Dizzy Punch Spicy Curry needs 11 coffee, 11 herbs, and 11 honey. Early Bird Coffee Jelly needs 16 coffee, 14 milk, and 12 honey. Zing Zap Spiced Cola needs 35 apples, 20 ginger, 20 leeks, and 12 coffee. Hidden Power Perk Up Stew needs 28 soybeans, 25 tomatoes, 23 mushrooms, and 16 coffee. And last but not least, certainly not least with 100 total ingredients, the Defiant Coffee Dress Salad requires 28 coffee, 28 bean sausage, 22 oil, and 22 potatoes. This makes me think that we're going to see bean sausage, honey, and tomatoes as the meta disruptions, but that's just a guess. And one final spoiler here. We were right that Ditto has a new sleep style. Let's do this again sometime. Happy researching.